Greetings, audience, and welcome back to Minecraft. Today, we are in hardcore once again, and last video we built up this, I don't know if I want to call this a house. It's kind of really a hole dug in the side of a mountain, but this is our house for now. We could not find any sheep, and it kind of became nighttime again, and we managed to collect some sugar cane, some snowballs, and what have you. I don't think I'm going to be planting any trees anytime soon, because this is a forest biome. There's so many trees around in the area, so if anything I might actually take that opportunity to chop them down in the morning or something, because I'm going to need a lot of wood. But while we're at it, I should actually make an axe, no pun intended. Now, right now we don't have a bed, so we're gonna have to wait for it to become day. Alternatively, if we could just push this back a little bit, so we can make some space in here for chests or anything that we would like to put in here, maybe some decorations, because we can actually do that. And instead of putting it on this wall, I might actually just do it on the sides here. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun in my playthrough of the first version that I've ever done, or ever played, ever, on PC. Once again, to recap, for those, well, if you haven't watched the last video, you should probably go watch it, in which case, why are you here watching this one? Go and watch it. I'll put a link in the description, because some people just watch these videos and they don't realize that they have like multiple parts to them. At least not every video, but they have like multiple parts to them, so there you go. Okay, now unfortunately I don't have much more coal in this, so I can't waste my torches. I'm just gonna light up the area a little bit so that things don't spawn around my house, because they can do that. It's a good idea to always put torches in areas that's like, if you don't want a mob to spawn, let's say over there, because you can see over there is kind of dark, you can put a torch there. But they shouldn't spawn exactly. They shouldn't spawn in like a small radius of where it is that your character is. So I think they only spawn in like they spawn like a certain distance away from you. They don't spawn directly in front of you, unless you put a mod or something. But this is entirely vanilla. Okay. By the way, did I mention that I actually love the old texture pack? I still play with the old textures on the new version. Which, by the way, I have not played the Caves and Cliffs update. I know what it looks like, and I know that there's like a new warden mob and stuff, but I don't actually know what that game is, and I've been purposely gatekeeping myself from it because I don't want to get spoiled. I want to record my reaction to everything that happens. I might make a new world. I don't know if I'll ever make a let's play, but I might make a new world. But for right now, I just don't want to get spoiled. But rather than just sticking around here, because we didn't really do much last time, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna build a staircase, and we're gonna mine for some resources and see if we can get some more coal, and we also need some iron, so that is the plan. Gotta get some iron and coal, but more so coal. I mean, coal is very common, but I don't know how it is in this particular world that I'm playing. For those who don't know, and are just following along, I believe the terrain generation changed in 1.7, and I think it was like ever since like beta 1.8, the terrain was kind of just boring. Like it was so flat and just like not very good, and that all changed in 1.7. I'm actually glad that they made that change. All right, looks like we got some undead here. I'm calling them undead because I played Dark Souls. So, but really they're just zombies, so just call them zombies. And what I'm I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna make double pickaxes, not dual pickaxes. Oh yeah, you couldn't even dual wield in this version. Yeah, there's no shield hotbar or anything. There's no offhand. That's what you call it. That's the word. Okay, now that zombie's out there, but I don't think he's gonna really be a problem as long as it's not a skeleton that can shoot me through the vent. That'll be good. Okay, so we're just gonna keep mining down here. Now I don't have that many torches, but hopefully we can find some coal. I'm just gonna have to be very selective or careful about where it is I'm placing these torches. Now if we don't find coal, we can make charcoal, but I kind of don't want to waste the wood that we have. Like we don't have that many resources, and well, if I use up more wood, I'm gonna have to go and chop more, but I guess I'm gonna have to go and chop more anyway in the morning. But I am gonna have to lie down here because I don't want enemies spawning, so I'm gonna have to be very careful about that. Okay. Oh, where am I? Oh. Now hopefully we can find some sort of coal and not run into enemies. Oh, looks like we have some gravel here. I actually like the new gravel texture. I really don't like this one. This is probably these are actually the ugly textures. I don't really like these. I don't know why Notch changed it when he was still developing the game, but yeah. I don't know if it, actually I don't know if it was Notch, because from what I've heard, Notch hasn't really been at this point. I think it was like 2012 or something. Notch had already not been developing the game by himself anymore. It was pretty much just Jeb and a team. So I don't know how much, you know, was his creative, or how much he directed it after this, or developed it, whatever. So okay, now I hear some lava, which means that I have to be really careful around here. So I'm not gonna dig straight down or anything, or dig straight up, because that would be a terrible idea. Okay, now I'm kind of running low on my torch supply here, but I do hear lava, which is simultaneously good and bad. But maybe if we can make our way to the surface. Now I think in this version, jumping did not really consume that much stamina, thankfully. I think, or not stamina, but hunger. I'm calling it stamina. I'm so used to like Dark Souls. Okay, so it's okay, so there's something burning over there. Unless they retreated it. Okay, that's a skeleton. I'm not sure if that's the same skeleton that was by my house last time, but maybe. But for now, I will be avoiding him. Although, actually, I could kill him and get some arrows. But I also don't want to die, too. I might as well get, like, a much stronger weapon. Like a stone sword. If I can deal with him with no problem, then I can collect his arrows and bones and maybe tame a wolf, and I'll have a buddy to accompany me, but I gotta take this very carefully. Oh, there he is. Okay. Wow, the wood sword was actually... Okay, I guess it was suffice. But that's probably... Oh, here's another one. Okay, so I'm gonna sneak around. Oh, there he is. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Now, I don't have that much food, unfortunately. I don't know where I can get food, but aside from those chickens, I don't know where I can find... If I can find any pigs or anything. I would tame the wolves, but I'll do that after. For right now, I need to get some frickin' food, and I guess these mushrooms are a source of food. So let's just do that. Okay. Now there looks to be... Oh! There's a swamp around here. So maybe that means you can get some pigs. I actually didn't notice that there was a swamp around here because of the fog. Now hopefully don't get too lost. If I don't move away too... Oh, thank God. Okay. You can also see how different the water was. This is long before the update aquatic. I like to call it aquatic update since it's more consistent, but yeah, before the aquatic update, this is what the water looked like. It wasn't very clear. I think you could have turned up your brightness in the game, but just gonna kill some pigs, I mean, so we can make some bacon. And okay, so thankfully we do get meat from these guys. There used to not it used to not be this common to get drops from the pigs, because I believe that at least in the beta versions, you used to not be able to get that because there was like a low drop chance or something for whatever reason. I'm not actually gonna kill all of these guys because, you know, just to be on the safe side, but I'll just get a good amount of meat for now. I'll actually leave like 4 of them. Go ahead and mingle around here for now. I'll leave them alone otherwise. But hopefully they don't wander too far off because I'm gonna need food anyway. I'm leaving them so that I can breed them. I think in this version you can still use wheat. I don't know if you can use, if you have to use carrots or wheat, but okay, I'm starting to get lost. That is bad. We do not want to go deal with that. That is a witch house. I do remember seeing this in I do remember coming across this in around the first time that I played this version of the game back in the day when I played on Windows XP. That is a witch house. We do not want to go there. I have never actually seen that, by the way, in newer versions. I don't know if they removed it, but or if they just like increased the spawn rate of the witches. But that is, we do not want to go in there. That they can throw splash potions of poison on you, and I'm just not looking to deal with that because I don't have armor and I'm also in hardcore mode. So they can leave. They can live peacefully. I will not bother them. At least for now. Eventually I'll take over their territory and scavenge them and rob them of everything. Whatever the words you want to use. Okay, so I'll leave those pigs alone. And there's some wolves over here, so what I'm actually going to do is see if I can grab myself one. Now, if I can't grab one, it's okay, but if I can get one, that would be good. Okay, so that one did not grab. Oh, I can actually feed them the rotten flesh, but that doesn't do anything for their health. Okay. Well, I'll come back to those guys eventually. And there's a lone wolf over here. I guess there's when there's a pack of wolves, there's always a lone wolf. That makes sense. Okay, now if I can find my original house, that would be great. But back in my house, there's some lava over there, and I have to be careful not to dig it straight into the lava. But the objective for now is to try and at least find some coal and maybe some iron down there so we can get some gear and protect ourselves from the dangers of the night. So that's what we're gonna do. While we're here, as I don't have a bed, I mean, I could go out hunting for sheep, but I kind of don't want to do that too because you need shears to get them in this version. You still need shears in this version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop some trees so I can at least get some extra logs and burn them. Oh yeah, you do get grass or seeds. I might actually do some planting. Though I don't know how long, but oh, this is much faster. Damn it, I can't reach Okay, maybe I can do this instead of having to place a block. Okay. Oh, okay, that was not very wise. Can I do this? Hopefully it does not despawn below me. Yeah, I can reach that. Okay, so without having to place a block, although it would have saved more time if I just put like 2 blocks, but wow, the lighting is really glitching out, isn't it? Yeah, it worked a lot differently in this version of the game than it did than it does now. And that's both a good and a bad thing. I mean, if you want a nostalgic look, you can like install a texture pack or something, or maybe a mod. I don't know if a mod does that, if it only does that with a mod or what, but yeah, the lighting was way different, so you still had that like retro feel to it, if you want to call it that, retro. I'm actually gonna leave this tree over here because I think it's like the tree that's like right in front of my house, so you know, just kind of leave it right there. I'll chop down everything next to it though. Interestingly enough, I haven't come across a forest biome in my own world, because I do have a world. I just haven't made any videos on it, but it's not the Caves and Cliffs world. It was a world that I made back in the Nether update, so you guys will be able to see that at some point, just not right now. And what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna burn the logs. I don't know if I can actually burn the planks. I could try that. I don't know if I can burn the planks and make charcoal as well. Can I? I can't. Can I do this though? Oh, I can. Okay, so I can do that. I'm gonna make some planks and burn up some charcoal because we don't have any. We haven't come across any coal yet, and there's lava down there. So hopefully we can. But anyway, I'll just let the music play. Got some good vibes from the Minecraft music. Now, the problem with this version is that, oh shoot, I forgot I ran out of, oh, you can't even, oh wow. So if you put it in your crafting table, it just spits it out. It doesn't, wow, okay, well, good to know. Alright, I guess that's another thing. But yeah, the problem with this version is, although it is my first version and it's very nostalgic, a lot of the quality of life improvements that they made to the later versions, they're not available in this because obviously it's the earlier version of the game. So the problem with this is as soon as I start sprinting, my hunger bar goes down very, very quickly, and even when I'm not sprinting, it still goes down. I heard that it's been broken for many, many, many years, so yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a problem, especially in this world. It would have been better to make it in, I'm not sure which update it fixed it in exactly. I could check after this video, but I think this is like the first 2 parts I'm gonna record for now, and if you want to see more, I can do that. But actually, I do intend to record way more than this, but up until I die at least. But yeah. So it's becoming night, and I don't have a bed to this day. Alright. For now, we're just going to put our resources in here.